Ah, you're finally here. The man who defeated the Demon Lord. The great hero of the Order. He who was pleased by the chief god herself and with a pure heart slew the vile Demon Lord. Let me guess. You thought that us monsters would be busy killing each other in the power vacuum after you beat the old Demon Lord? Normally you'd be right to think that. Why wouldn't you? That's how things have gone for countless generations. But then suddenly, a new Demon Lord rises to power, attacks humans, and the humans beg the chief god for help. A hero is blessed and leads the humans to fight back. Hero kills Demon Lord. The remaining monsters fall into chaos and kill each other, all in the hopes of becoming the new Demon Lord. But just end up further depleting the monster population. And the humans live happily ever after. Or, at least, until a new Demon Lord comes by, and that cycle starts again. But here I am. It hasn't even been a full month after your victory against the Demon Lord, and a new one just took their place. Despite it normally taking at least 100 years for a new Demon Lord to emerge. You see, unlike the other monsters who simply wish to be the next Demon Lord, to just gain some more power, I had other plans. So after rallying a sizable number of like-minded monsters to my cause, and playing my cards right, of course, I was able to take the throne without much hassle at all. But why make my presence as the new Demon Lord known just after taking power? It's quite simple, really. I wish to lure you here to me. You, the hero of humanity, and the last thing I need before I can begin the next stage of my plan. My plan is quite simple. I wish simply to put an end to the never-ending cycle of senseless slaughter between humans and monsters. You look confused, yet I can see a slight glimmer of interest in your eyes. I suppose I should reveal myself. That'll make things more clear. Surprise! Nice to finally meet you face to face, brave hero. You should see that surprised look on your face. Yes, I, the new Demon Lord, am none other than a succubus. In the past, the Demon Lord was always something like a dragon or greater demon, So, your shock is understandable. You should know better than anyone that any creature can rise to power if they play their cards right. But enough about me. Let me get down to business and explain everything. As you know, unlike other monsters, succubus are much more human-like in appearance and tend to be far more affectionate towards humans, shall we say. Well, this is because, unlike most monsters who feel a bloodthirsty rage towards humans, succubus have feelings of lust towards humans and can even live off their essence. Well, specifically, the essence of male humans. But what few people know is that succubus are capable of bearing both female offspring, who are succubi, but also male, who are actually human. What do these facts have to do with my plan? Well, imagine a world where all monsters were like succubi, where instead of butchering and eating humans, monsters desire to cherish and love them as their husbands. The endless cycle of war and destruction will be replaced with a prosperous new age where both humans and monsters work side by side to create a bright future for their children. How would something like that even be possible? Simple. Succubi have sex with men to absorb some of their spirit energy. The more spirit energy that they absorb, the stronger they become. I am now the strongest monster in the world, and you are the strongest human in the world. If you agree to join me, we can work together to usher in this new age of man and monster by casting a spell that'll imbue every monster in the world with the essence of a succubus, turning them into a beautiful maiden that desires the companionship of a human male. However, such a spell would only be possible if two beings of our caliber of power would combine our spirit energy. What will happen to human women? Well, another effect of this spell is that human females will turn into succubi if they absorb enough demonic spirit energy. Plenty of monsters give off such potent spirit energy that the women who absorb it will turn into that monster instead of a succubus. What makes me think you'll join me? You should already know that succubi are masters at reading the desires of men. I know you wish to see the end of the war between humans and monsters just as much as I do. And I also know that you hold doubts about the teachings of the chief god that the Order have instilled in you for years. Well, put bluntly, your suspicions were correct. Monsters didn't emerge from darkness like the Order scripts state. They were actually created by the chief god as a form of population control for humans. Why else would a demon lord only appear during high points in human civilization? The chief god fears that if humans advance enough, they'll abandon the need for a deity. Thus, whenever human civilization advance is too much for their liking, she chooses a monster to imbue with power and act as her puppet. In the eyes of the chief god, humans are little more than cattle to worship them, and monsters are their unknowing puppets that enact their will whenever their cattle strays too far. But it doesn't have to be like this. I know you aren't just some puppet that'll blindly follow the chief god's orders. If you were, you would have attacked me as soon as I appeared. No, you are a noble, kind soul that wishes to see an end to this madness. If you join me and become my husband, we can stop the chief god's never-ending cycle of destruction. The world we forge together will be one of unity and peace. So, what is your decision? Thank you. I promise you, this will create a better tomorrow for everyone in the end. Thank you for putting your trust in me, my darling hero. Alright. The Baphomets have informed me the ritual is ready at any time. Are you ready, my love? Good. I still can't thank you enough for putting your faith into my plan. I promise you, today will be the start of an everlasting age of peace. Yes, all we need to do is step into the circle and, well, you know. No, I'm not nervous about the spell. I know it'll work. I'm anxious because it'll be my first time with you, my husband. Thank you for your reassurance. You really know how to make a demon lord blush. Are you ready, my love? Okay, here we go. Oh, wow, the way your arms wrap around me, so strong yet so gentle. You're gonna put it in? Oh, okay. I'm ready.